Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to Insights by Randall. Today's reading is for June 2021. This is just a general reading, so if the information doesn't apply, disregard it. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, and I'm doing things differently this month. First I'll be focusing on career, then love, then self-development, followed by the wisdom cards. What is going on for Sagittarius in June 2021? You have the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the the Knight of Coins, and the King of Coins on top. Your career was not in a good place. I want to say that there was devastation, loss. Some of you have either lost your job because of the pandemic, or it was radically changed because of it, and it became a very, very miserable experience. But I know that Sagittarians don't play around with things that they don't like. I see a victory here with the Five of Swords and the King of Wands. That is your card. You decided to change things up and move in a different direction. For those of you who do not have a specific goal in mind for your career, I'm getting that it didn't matter what you did, just as long as you got out of the hellhole that you were in. More money was important, and of course more freedom of choice in what you do is important. For those of you Sagittarians that have a career goal in mind, the pandemic had interrupted your training or education, or it had interrupted your career just as you were stepping into it. I'm seeing like you had just got the promotion, you had just created your own business, or you had just gotten the job, and then the pandemic hit and screwed it up. Many of you definitely recognize that it is a buyer's market in the employment field at this time. Many of you have decided that you are no longer willing to do the humdrum regular old job. You need something that spices it up. You need something with passion and excitement, something that's a bit more adventurous, and of course definitely something with more money. Now at this point in time, I don't see it paying a whole lot more, but if you stick with it, it will definitely pay off. A lot more money coming in than what you were making or what you're making now. Some of you have put together a plan, a contingency plan, because of the pandemic. It left many of you high and dry and nothing to work with. Good thinking. It is smart to put away some money or to have a contingency plan. Please clarify the Three of Swords in Sagittarian's career. Please clarify the Three of Swords in Sagittarius's career. Please clarify the Three of Swords in Sagittarius's career. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Magician. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I'm feeling like you are not going to get caught again with your pants down. You lost way too much money and foundation because of the pandemic. For those of you that were continuing your jobs through the pandemic, that was too close of a call, too close for comfort. Maybe you had contracted COVID and recovered from it, and you don't want to put yourself at that kind of a risk again, so you switched up careers. I see that a lot of you are starting something new, either in a field that you're not used to, you're doing some training or some education, or you got a promotion. I'm getting that from the Fool card and the Page of Pentacles. Taking a leap of faith. You've got your past experiences over the past year and a half driving you, and you have your passions driving you, and it's working. Those of you that have chosen to switch it up, you're doing an excellent job, and you will see results from your efforts. And you have the Magician card. That is saying that you have the intelligence, the knowledge, the maturity, and the drive to accomplish what you want. Please clarify the King of Wands in Sagittarius' career. Star card. Please clarify the King of Wands in Sagittarius' career. Please clarify the King of Wands in Sagittarius' career. The Emperor in reverse. The Devil. Six of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this past year and a half has been a living hell. You felt trapped, powerless, controlled, and that deep feeling that there was nothing you can do about it. I know that Sagittarians hate that feeling. So the Star card, I'm getting that this is a wish fulfillment, but I'm also getting that this is a rebalancing. For those of you that persevered and stuck to the job that you had, I don't know if you heard that or not. That's my son laughing. I'm sorry. Let me refocus. Okay, refocus. The Star card. Not only do I feel that you're getting the wish fulfillment in this, I also feel that this is a rebalancing. Almost like repaying a karmic debt. But the debt is to you for what you've gone through this past year and a half. Especially for those who are on the front lines. Doctors, nurses, APRNs, anybody in the medical field, cashiers. The Ace of Pentacles, that's definitely a new beginning in your career, and it's an excellent new foundation. The Six of Cups, this is definitely a time to nurture yourself and give to yourself and love yourself and create the job that you want, because you have the power to do it and the universe has your back on it. It's a way of giving back for the hell you went through. Please clarify the Five of Swords in Sagittarius' career. Please clarify the Five of Swords in Sagittarius' career. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Cups. Eight of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands. And the Lovers. Okay, for those of you that are taking this point in time to seize the moment and create the career that you want, there's this feeling of like this opportunity won't come again, and you're right. Most of the time people read the Lovers as two people falling in love, but the Lovers card is also of timing and cycles. And the cycle that we are going into now, that we're in the middle of transitioning now is the time to put it out into the universe, to go out there and create it the way that you want. We have the Queen of Wands here, and underneath the Star card is the King of Wands. Both of these are represented by fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the determination, the courage, the willingness to get out there and create what you want. Okay, now I'm getting another side to this. I want to say not too many, but some of you Sagittarians have been beaten. This side over here, you have the power and the ability, and you can create a fresh start if you want to. But you have some kind of a devil on your back. You've got some kind of an issue going on inside, that you're not recognizing your own power, and you're not recognizing that you have the ability and the right to create your life the way that you want. You're too focused on the shit that has happened to you over the past year and a half, and you're not focused on what you still have. Eight of Wands in reverse, stuck, unable to move, unable to do anything. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Those of you who are in a negative mindset and have lost belief in yourself, belief in God, creation, religion, or the system, wherever your beliefs are at, you have allowed the experiences over the past year and a half to defeat you. And as long as you stay within those negative thoughts, feelings, which expresses themselves in your actions and interactions, you're going to be stuck in that cycle for however long the new cycle lasts. You may want to look up planetary transitions and stuff like that to see how long this new cycle will last. If that doesn't get your butt in gear, I don't know what would. But for the majority of you, things are looking fantastic. If you haven't taken action now to recreate your career the way that you want it, now is the time to do it. Now is the energy. At least begin to formulate a plan and begin speaking it out to the universe and start taking actions now while we're in this, well, I guess they're calling it season of eclipses. I think you have until around June 10th to at least begin. I'm sure that if you're late starting, that's not going to matter a whole lot. But definitely, those of you that are stuck over here, get out of that. Okay, that completes the career part of the reading. Next, I will focus on love. What is going on in Sagittarius' love life? You have the Chariot, the Six of Swords, you got the Five of Swords again, and in the same position. The Chariot has been coming up a lot lately in everybody's readings, with nothing on top. The pandemic, being homebound, has really put a lot of relationships to the test. There's been a lot more separation and divorces in this time, a lot more breakups. For some of you, there's this feeling of relief because you were able to see the person you were with in a new way, in a clearer way. Five of Swords, here we are with another victory. You got out of the situation, you got out of the relationship, or you got out of the behaviors, I want to say just in the nick of time. And I don't know why I want to say that. In the nick of time for what? Please clarify the Chariot in Sagittarius' love life. Please clarify the Chariot in Sagittarius'. We got the Seven of Cups, Sagittarius' love life. Please clarify the Chariot in Sagittarius' love life. The Eight of Cups. The Three of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like many of you were unhappy in the relationship that you were in, but you were so busy living life and career and all that kind of stuff that you really didn't know, or you really didn't notice, or you didn't think that it was that big of a deal until you were pretty much locked up together. Then there was the realization of how unhappy you really were in the relationship. There's also the realization and recognition of the lack of compatibility. Some of you were unsure what to do. There was confusion. Do I stay in the relationship? Do I get out? Am I going to be able to find someone better? Should I just be thankful for what I have and deal with it? Well, it looks like the universe made that decision for you. Being locked up with the person really put a stress, a pressure, and a strain on you, and really brought out your true feelings of how you feel about the relationship, about that person, or your internal thoughts and feelings about relationships. So you walked away. And for many of you, walking away was a good decision. It's going to bring you better foundation, true love, happiness, a solid home, safety, love and care. For a small percentage of you, I feel like you're going to go back to the person that you were with after the two of you have done some development. I feel like it's not over. For many of you, it's over and you're moving on to the next potential. But for some of you, I'm getting from this that the two of you need some time apart to really figure out who you are and what you want. And then don't be surprised if you come back together more mature, healthier, more solid in who you are and what you want, and with a lot less baggage. Please clarify the Six of Swords in Sagittarius' love life. Please clarify the Six of Swords in Sagittarius' love life. Got the Four of Wands in reverse. Marriage is off. King of Swords. Page of Wands. And the Lovers in reverse. As soon as I put down the Four of Wands in reverse, it like hit my head, marriage is off. And I just had this immediate urge to just belt it out there. For some of you, this would have been a huge mistake to marry this person. You two would have made each other miserable. And I don't feel like, well, I'm sure that some of you were dealing with a horrible person, but I feel like the majority of you that are in this boat, that you got out of the marriage before it took place, it's because there was a lack of compatibility, not that one or the other one was a jerk. Just a lack of compatibility. But you wised up to it, and you're bouncing back quickly. You're getting back on the horse. And some of you just love the chase. You love the whole hunting in the dating area. But for some of you, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to have to start this garbage all over again. I hate this part. There's feelings of lack of worthiness, lack of self-confidence and care. Some of you feel like that you were lucky to catch the person that you were with, and now you have to start all over. And those are all negative self-defeating thoughts. And they most certainly do not fit in a Sagittarian's mind. Get rid of them. Figure out what the issue is. Heal yourself, love yourself, and then get back out there. I don't know why I picked up those cards. Eight of Coins. Okay, what I was just talking about. Most of the male best friends that I've had in my life have been Sagittarians. And a couple of their fathers were Sagittarians. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I know Sagittarius pretty damn well. And most of you do not have these self-defeating thoughts and feelings. Those of you that have those lack of self-worth, lack of self-love, I recommend seeking professional help. Because you're going to take that weight, those sandbags, that baggage with you into the next relationship. And then you'll potentially start this all over again. If you can't make yourself happy, there's nobody on the planet who can. So either seek professional help, go inward, read self-help books, go to a religion, go to a psychic, go to a healer, whatever mode of healing that works for you. I highly recommend seeking it out. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, this card goes over here. Was that what was... No, I still feel like there was a piece of information I was supposed to share before I picked up this deck and pulled out this card. This sidetracked me. It'll come back. Please clarify the Five of Swords in Sagittarius' love life. Please clarify the Five of Swords in Sagittarius' love life. Two of Wands in reverse. Got the King of Wands for the third time. This time it's in reverse. Got the Eight of Wands again. And the High Priestess. No more waiting. Especially at this time. There's no more waiting. For those of you that aren't sure what to do, for those of you that are just kind of kicking back and letting the days pass on by, something will come up, stop doing that. You're missing an opportunity to really transform your life for the better and more to your liking. Get up, go, get it done. You want that better career? Go get it. You want a better partner in life? Go get them. And listen to your intuition. It's that voice nagging you in the back of your head. Not the one from all the pain, trauma, and conditioning. The clear one, the clean one. For those of you that are being lackadaisical. I think that completes the love part of the reading. Wait, no. Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to focus on in their love life? Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to focus on in their love life? Page of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups. And the World card. Okay, here's that information that came back around. That's coming back around. Some of you Sagittarians are attracting the wrong person. And you keep attracting the same type of wrong person. And it keeps happening over and over, and you can't understand why. It's like you get one story before you're dating them, and then you get another story after you get hooked into them. This is definitely the end of a major cycle and the beginning of a new. Like it was recommended in that card that I put back in the deck already. Find some way to transform yourself so you'll stop attracting abusers and users. Big warning sign. You need to heal yourself emotionally, and it's not too late. If you begin that now and in this time, then that will be your new cycle. Healing from the old, removing that old from your life, and not getting stuck in the same old shit and carrying on the same garbage with a new person. So find a way to start healing yourself now so you don't get stuck in the cycle that's ending. Okay, now it's complete. Now I will focus on self-development, even though I think we kind of moved into that already. Well, no, not kind of. We did move into that already. What is going on in Sagittarius with self-development? We have the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords with nothing on top. I feel like that this is addressing those of you who have just started it on your journey of self-discovery. It's fascinating. It's alluring. It's interesting and adventurous. Well, you have a couple of surprises coming in, and you've got some surprising news coming in, and it's about yourself. Right now you've got the blinders on, but you're willing to explore that unknown part of yourself, and you're willing to look at the parts of yourself that you don't like. So get ready for a ride. It's going to be an experience unlike anything you have ever experienced. Please clarify the Page of Cups in Sagittarius' self-development. Please clarify the Page of Cups in Sagittarius' self-development. Please clarify the Page of Cups in Sagittarius' self-development. We have the King of Cups again. The Nine of Swords. The Chariot again. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. So many of you have been diving into your emotional state. I want to say for some of you, you're willing to experience and express those emotions, but you weren't really willing to look at them. And you noticed that you were wholly unhappy and that you were just wearing this mask of happiness. Wearing a mask of contentment. But that's okay. That's where most people start out in their self-development. But you're on the move, and you're willing to take the plunge and look deeper and find out why you feel the way that you do, and that's what's important. For some of you, this has become very disruptive. Try meditation, try incense, music on low if you can't sleep at night. Having someone that you can trust, open up and talk to would be a huge help. But the whole theme for that top row is looking at what you truly feel. Please clarify the Two of Swords in Sagittarius' self-development. Please clarify the Two of Swords in Sagittarius' self-development. You've got the Hermit. The Ace of Swords. The Four of Wands in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands again. Some of you are blind to what you really want within yourself, within your relationships, within what you're doing on this planet and what you want to do with your life on this planet. So going inward is an excellent place to start. Well, it's really the only place to start. You're gaining all kinds of new knowledge about yourself, regardless if you like the information or not. And there's this uneasiness, and there's even this resistance to rejectfulness about some of this information. But if you resist it, reject it, or even deject it, your road on self-development is going to be short. It would be good for you to look at the things that you don't like about yourself and say that it's okay. Don't judge yourself for it or hate on yourself. Don't play kick the can with yourself. That'll slow down your self-development by quite a bit. And I feel like since you've started this journey, it's been like you're off to the races. It's been pretty quick. Your movement through self-development has been pretty quick. There we go. Be especially gentle and understanding with yourself with this new information that you've recently come into knowing or that you're about to receive. Please clarify the Page of Swords in Sagittarius' self-development. Please clarify the Page of Swords in Sagittarius' self-development. Please clarify the Page of Swords in Sagittarius' self-development. We have the World card again. We have the Emperor in reverse again. Six of Cups again, but this time it's in reverse. King of Swords, but in reverse. And the Three of Wands in reverse. This is telling me that many of you are very hard on yourselves. As you began to face the truth and truths of your shadow work, your shortcomings, there's this self-deprecation taking place. The whole point of you opening up to yourself and seeing these things is so that you can heal them and transform them, become a healthier person, a freer person, someone who can create their life more to the way that they want. This kicking yourself while you're down does not help. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards here talking about you self-deprecating. I'm surprised the Five of Cups didn't fall out. You're focused too much on the negative. You're focused too much on the concepts of yourself that you lost. Recognize who you are and what you have, and then create yourself the way you want. It doesn't have to be a long road. You had an excellent start, an excellent beginning. You were all enthusiastic about all this new information about yourself, but when shit got real, all of your skeletons in your closet started peeking out. Definitely seek some kind of professional help, regardless if it's a guru, priest, rabbi, if you're in a religion, self-help books. I'm sorry that it seems that this self-development was for people who had just started off on it. For those of you who have been at it for years, it doesn't seem like there's any information for you here. Or maybe you can glean what you needed from bits and pieces of what I said, but what I'm getting from this is definitely focused on those who just started their journey of self-discovery. So for those of you who have been in it for a while, sorry about that. Okay, I feel that this is complete, and now I will move on to the wisdom cards. What wisdom does Sagittarius needs to know at this time? You got illusion. Embrace the truth. What wisdom does Sagittarius need to know at this time? What wisdom does Sagittarius need to know at this time? I think this applies to your whole reading because there was some realizations and some aha moments and some wake-up calls in all three: your career, your love life, and your self-development. One more. You have choices. Make the best choices. And epiphany. Seek clarity. Illusion. Illusion means having a false perception of something or someone that is not real. Everyone is destined for greatness. However, you may be held back by something you willingly embrace but may not realize it. Your ego is chained to a comfortable materialistic lifestyle or an unhealthy relationship. This negative illusion is holding you back from being who you truly are. A mental and emotional rigorous self-evaluation is needed in order to move forward with confidence and embrace your beauty and magic of life. The mantra is, I see things with truth and move forward with confidence. Choices. Human nature comes with the greatest responsibility, free will, to make the choices and to accept the consequences of one's actions, words, and thoughts. Everyone makes the choice to accept situations as they are or take the responsibility to change them. Make the decisions that are best for you, as you will never be able to please everyone. Choose your actions based on your own personal values. Regret nothing. Your choice determines the consequences. Epiphany. To experience an epiphany is to have a sudden realization or spiritual flash that will change the way you view yourself and others around you. You get to see the situation more clearly, as if someone just switched on the light. With this clarity, you can see the truth. You will also gain a sense of control within yourself to make positive decisions that will bring about happy and joyful outcomes. There's your reading in a nutshell. That completes the reading. If you appreciated it, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.